Hi, this is part 2 of the Leslie Rhorer email series. If you haven't watched part 1, I suggest go watch that first before carrying on. Let's do this. Okay, this is the second part, so let's go through this one. Secondly, you obviously have no idea whatsoever what entropy is.
One of these bulbs, some bromine, and in the other I have a vacuum. And if I open the tap between these two, you will see spontaneously the bromine rush from one to the other. Now that is the simplest change we can have, perhaps, because all that happens is a change in entropy. In this case, the expansion into a vacuum, nothing else is involved. There's no energy change, there's no temperature change, there's no change except entropy.
And not a clue what the second law of thermodynamics is. Here is a hint.
Yes, my favorite way to describe entropy is a cup of coffee in the cool room and how a temp reaches equilibrium and hot always goes to cold. Exactly, that's one of the ways entropy works. It's always hot to cold, high to low pressure. It's just it's decay. Everything's got an order to it in reality. So nothing is going to recreate itself, go back, because that concept of time has already gone back. You can't go back, it goes. That's why you see, if you see someone editing a video and they make it that it streams, let's say someone swinging, for instance, and they're taking a video of that person swinging, and they reverse the video, it looks off. Or even making an egg, frying an egg, and they reverse the video. It doesn't look normal because that's not reality. That goes against it. That would be the reversal entropy if it had to play up that way. There we go. Yes, Captain? Entropy, the German entropy measure of disorder of a system. Exactly. Yes, this is where the people get confused and they say it's just a measurement, quantitative measurement. Which is, yes, it's quantitative, but it's based on physicality. That's why when you have when you have someone saying, no, entropy can't increase. Of course it increases. It has an arrow of time. It takes time. It depends on the system and the environment it's in. Can you do anything about it, really? No, because it's a natural law. It's just how it's a tendency. It's how law works. That's how nature works.
So how do you have gas pressure without a container? Nothing? Danny Faulkner, PhD astrophysicist, runs an observatory and profits from the lies. In his face! In his face! Yes! In the face!
However, the second law does not apply to the Earth as a system separate from the rest of the solar system.
Let's just take a gas in some volume, V, and over here is going to be vacuum of equal volume, and we're going to remove the barrier. You know what's going to happen spontaneously, right? The gas is going to fill the available volume once it becomes available. You know what's going to happen spontaneously, right? The gas is going to fill the available volume once it becomes available. And we're going to remove the barrier. The gas is going to fill the available volume.
Thermodynamics.
Okay, right, cool. That's easy. I did 18 months of thermodynamics in my degree, so I know quite a lot about thermodynamics. So Earth is classed as a closed system in physics.
That's not true because you claim to have absolute universe. So
Yeah,
that's
a closed system in physics allows for the transfer of small parts of matter and energy. It's not completely isolated like an isolated system. It allows for some transfer of energy between systems. Whereas obviously an open system and isolated system are the other ends of those. So when we're talking about systems, the Earth is classed as a closed system, and the universe is the only isolated system that there is. And I will agree with you that the entropy of an isolated system will always increase.
Your assertion is thus errant nonsense from the outset. Prove me wrong. I challenge you.